Navigation bars are one of the most important aspects of a well-designed web page. It allows the user to communicate with the business owner, browse through the different pages, gain knowledge, know the offers, etc. Thus, navigation bars must be very efficient to allow the users to walk through multiple options available on the page. Hello learners and welcome to Constant Learners. And in this video, we are discussing how we can create a very basic responsive navigation menu. We will understand each step and identify the purpose of different CSS properties used through the complete video. So let's get started. Also, in every CSS video, I make sure to explain every step that has been included in the HTML and CSS. I try to explain or give at least a little detail about every property, every CSS property or every HTML element that is being used. So please go ahead and watch those videos as well. Navigation bars are nothing but lists. They are unordered lists. We only have to place them in a fancy way so that it is easy for the user to see and identify the different options. Okay. Also, another important aspect that we need to focus on is the need for making our navigation menus responsive. Okay. If they are not responsive, they won't be good enough for screens of different sizes. We don't want our navigation menus to overflow into our main area or the options to hide behind the other components of the web page. Okay, so thus we need to make them responsive. Let's get started. Let's go to the text editor and now inside the HTML, inside the body tag, as I told you, navigation bars are nothing but the unordered list. So we will start with the UL tag. Now here we're not using any nav or div tags because we're just including one single list here, which is going to be our navigation menu. Okay, we use navs and we use divs, we add classes because on a web page there can be multiple lists and we do not want all of those lists to look like navigation menus. Okay, that is why we add classes to that so that we can identify, or the CSS can identify the differences between different lists. Okay, but here we are including only one list, so we're using only a simple UL tag. Okay, next the li tag. Okay, inside the li tag we are going to add a. Okay, and a tag is used to include the links, and we know that navigation menus have to be links because we should be able to click on those links and go to different pages of our website. Okay, so inside this link, whatever link we have to add, we can add. Right now I don't have any links, so I'm just going to add the hashtag here. Okay, first option is going to be home. Then let's select this, copy and paste, one more and one more. So we're adding 4 things in our list. Okay, let's say this is services, and the third option, let's make it contact or contact us, and last option, let's say jobs or any openings if there are any. Okay, let's save this and we have our output here. Okay, now we know that navigation menus do not require the underlines or these bullet points here. Okay, so let's head to style.css. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the margins and paddings from the complete document. Okay, so we're just going to use the star and set the margin to be 0 and padding also to be 0. Okay, and box sizing, we're going to use border box. Okay, Now let's start with the UL. First thing is, see, now these bullet points are because of the unordered list. Okay, so to remove them we will have to select the UL tag. Okay, so we're going to use style type property, that is list style type property, and we're going to use none because we do not want these bullets here. Okay, let's save this, and okay, we have our list here. Now another thing, this underline is because of the links. Okay, it tells us that this text is clickable. Okay, and we need to remove that underline. We don't want this underline here. Okay, so to remove that we are going to use the A tag. So A tag is inside the UL and LI tag, so we're going to select that, and for this A tag we're going to do text decoration as none. We don't want the underline, so we're going to set the text decoration to none. Okay, so now we don't have any decoration here. We need to increase the font size. So inside this A only, we're going to increase the font size to 150%. Let's save this. Okay, now this looks much better. We'll change the font color also to black. Okay, now see, this text is clickable. Okay, but only the text is clickable. Okay, beyond this it is not clickable. Why not? Because A tags are inline elements, lists are block level elements, but A tags are inline elements. We don't want only the text to be clickable. We want that some area around this text must also be clickable, and for that what are we going to do? We're going to display the links as block level elements. Okay, so we're going to display the A as block. Okay, display block, we will have to write it inside this A. It is important to understand what properties, what CSS properties are to be given to which selectors. Okay, these are the selectors and these are the CSS properties. So we need to understand what properties should be given to which selectors. Let's save this and refresh. And now you can see this complete area is clickable. First, let me, right now we don't know whether this is getting clicked or not. Okay, so we're going to add the active here for the link, and to add this active element we're just going to add the color, and color, I have saved a hexadecimal value here and I'm going to use that value. Okay, now we know that this is getting clicked. See, even here, everywhere it is getting clicked, but we don't want this area to extend to the complete width of the page. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to set some width for the UL, okay, the unordered list. Okay, we're not going to set the width for the link. We're going to set the width for the unordered list. So I'm setting the width for the unordered list to be 200 pixels. Okay, and let's also add the border, so we will be able to view the difference properly. Solid 2 pixels black. Okay, so now see, this area is clickable, but outside this the area is not clickable. Okay, now we want the list to be aligned to the center. Okay, and we also add some padding here. So we're going to do that for the list, that is the LI tag. Okay, LI selector. Okay, not for the links or not for the unordered list. Okay, we're going to do it for the LI. So we're going to select UL LI, and in this we are going to do text align to center, and add the padding of 5 pixels. Okay, looks good. Okay, now let's add some background color to this unordered list, this complete block here. Let's add some background color. So inside the UL selector, we will add the background color. So I've saved the hexadecimal value here. I'm going to just select that and paste it here. Okay. Okay, so now we have our links. Now we want that whenever we hover our cursor over this text, it should show some color. Okay, so for that we will add the property of ULLI a colon hover. Okay, because we need to hover the links. Hover property is used with the links. So with that I'm adding the color of Alice blue. Now see, whenever we bring our cursor over this text, we get some color. Okay, so we know where we are clicking. Okay, another thing that we can do is we can add some bottom borders here. So borders, bottom borders, we will be adding to the li tag. Okay, to the list here. Okay, not to the links. Okay, we're going to add the bottom border for the list. Solid black 2 pixels. Okay, now see here at the for the last element or the last child, we get a double border here because we have this UL's border also and we have the lists border also. So we need to remove this. We don't want it to be thicker than the others. So what are we going to do? We're going to select the UL, LI and we're going to add the last child because we need to remove the border for the last child. So border bottom, we will select none. Let's save this and now it looks much better. Okay, so this is very easy, very simple. You just need to remember what properties we need to add where. Okay, now I'd like to show you some things, like for example, if I add the padding to the UL tag, okay, rather than adding the padding to the list, let's add the padding to the UL. What will happen? See, now this bottom border moves away from the this complete border. Okay, if we add the padding, and we don't want that. Okay, that is why we do not add padding to the UL tag. Okay, and what happens if we add the padding to the A tag? Let's see that also. Okay, doesn't make any difference. We can add the padding to the A tag also. Okay, now I need to show you how we can extend this navigation bar to the complete height of the web page. We know that a lot of web pages have a fixed navigation menu on one side of the page. Okay, long, tall navigation menus that stretch to complete heights of the page. Okay, so how can we do that is we will remove this border bottom property here that we have. Okay, and inside the UL tag we are going to add the height property, okay, to 100%. And adding only the height property is not going to take it to the complete height of the page. Let's refresh this. See, it's not being lengthened to the complete height of the page. Okay, so we need to add the position property along with this. Okay, it is compulsory. Let's make it fixed. Let's save this and now we have the navigation bar that is stretching to the complete height of the page. Now what if we have a lot of options here, okay, going beyond the height of the page? Then we will need a scroll bar here, right? So we're going to add the property in the UL tag itself, overflow auto. Okay, so let's add these links only. copy this, add the links, save this and refresh it here. Okay, see, now we have a scroll bar here. So if we have multiple options here, then we can also add a scroll bar to this. Okay, I hope that this video was clear. I also wanted to show you how to create a horizontal navigation bar, but this video is already very lengthy, so we're going to take that up in the next video. I hope that this was clear and this was fun. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, share it with as many people as you can, and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss on any updates. Thank you so much for watching.